WhatsApp Crystal. I call Crystal. She's like, she up on the next call this and I call her and get her and she I ask her, I say, what go on the internet with Cushion? Isn't it? And she said to me, say, I want me see, that I go on. So I say, what do you mean by it? I said, talk to me straight, sis. She said, what you see that? I said, okay. That's the whole thing I can do. Pray. Fuck my brother, I do it 12-year-old and 15-year-old. I wanna feel like you think him man a pedophile, you think him man I wanna feel like you think him man fuck under yet. I wanna feel like him man daughter almost 12-year-old and the man daughter wanna even fame as opposed to 12. Man original daughter almost 12. I think she had 10 or something like that, but just I put it there so. And the stepdaughter is 12-year-old. Bro, the man now look for not under yet. He might have fucked Shani them. Isn't it? He might have fucked them girl like them girl are big girl. Yeah. But when I put it too far, on the internet I come and chat off for the mouth and I say, yo man, if you end by balls and Ray and man, wanna know all I know man. Wanna know all I know man. I want to tell you man. I don't want to bring no youth. Only hate the family of them. Only hate the Carter family. Yeah. I got to the hate. I go on some live, I say, on TikTok, and I see some people are bring the dragging man, youth. A dragging man, and I said, Jano. If you take a stop and look and I said to me, I say, yo, internet is a normal second, especially when you're famous. I said, you're famous. Yo, me last one woman live, yo, last night. You see him? And, you know, me hear woman say, hurt me. I'm not normally, let's mix up and go on my brother. Me go look, me not text on the live. You see me? Me not text on because, you see me? Me not text. I don't feel like me I entertain with the art for the actress. So, wait. Me not text. Me I look and I go through. You know why me have a text? The fuck you know when I go and chat, boy? If you look and see, it treat now when get, otherwise on the stepdaughter, treat now if you look and say treat them ugly, just like him. All the pretty, all look good, I want to feel. Stepdaughter. Some people on the live and say, true, fuck say I talk. I mean I say, yo, bumbo clad, in my picture man, and I call the people. I say, yo, people that are bringing the people and pick me in this. I wonder if you know say people can sue them. Just use the word allegation. But man, rape off him stepdaughter, all in the fucker the people that come on the internet with youth. All in the foolish the youth. I don't feel like someone. I feel like I'm gonna look for underage youth, for me know my brother. My brother never talk, bro. For me know my brother. Never yet. You go underage them man the youth. So I force me to hear this. Force. You wanna go talk about which tree put them ugly like in they feel and them ugly already. So I'm gonna talk on TikTok, you know, I'm have a text and say drunker, live off of this kid, live off. My sister says a big word that. Woman not cash, me know so that woman like him pass half century. Big old tongue ring in her mouth. One brown man head white, he like he head trim off and she died in a blonde, I was what they want to call it.
Lord Jesus, me know him a talk about now. Mighty God of Daniel. Lord gosh.
Look, I'm brown for them. If I say, every time I say, drunk, come off for this. You go down and print that's how you chat, so. And somebody type, I say, I'm brother that time, because I read it, and I say, who are drunk? And somebody say, I'm brother, but she not see that part. When somebody text, I say, I'm brother, and I come and wash your hands, and I rub him out again. Yeah, man. I feel it, man. You're bringing the people and picking at this. Your mother can't bring him in this and this, man. What they know about this? Eh? What they know about this? People don't know their father as that. My brother, I don't know my brother as that. My brother never call upon that for them. I grew up, come up. When I already say years, brother 35. Yeah, my brother never call upon that when in their yard. Ask anybody. think I build me a bill about the internet. I talk my opinion, yo. My brother, don't rape nobody. My brother now fuck under edge. My brother now help and little pitney. You hear that? Oh, brother this, brother that. Oh man, no. After our next land, the man come in and I say, he's a part for the money, he's a part. Yeah, your brother is same thing. You pay the file too. I say, what someone talk about me? I'm going to jump off my life. I'm not in our life, nothing like me just jump off. I'm going to come and one man start for me. Isn't it? Come talk about and stepdaughter rape. Oh, brother, video stepdaughter not turn picture up and stepdaughter ask. What kind of argument them, the man? What kind of fuck them? They're not sitting already. The brother now do that. Who made for the block? You know my brother will do for when now do. Brother now did and the fuck with it. You know what I feel like I couldn't behave so? What me not know all the story that go straight. But remember when they mix up that one with Shani, and my brother, I'm hear on say something on the internet, and it grieves me where when I say, yo, Crystal, better watch him because he must start looking at that. He said that I get nice. I'm not sure I said, just crazy, my people are wicked, man. Remember the argument there, no? One woman know on the internet, on TikTok, a comment attack about if Chris look on one video with them post, and me see like the man, if that pedophile, someone said that pedophile man will ever screen a video they look at them under the comment section of that video, they tell them say, Crystal, they can open your eye. Remember that guy down straight. That woman said on TikTok said that she comment in the comment section on Instagram for one video for them, you know. Then girl left it go. Oh, Claude, that man not look on nobody. That man not look on underage. I want him, man. Go away from yourself. Yeah. I want him, man. Shit now the mouth too. I want to, can come this one. God will praise and God will say, here, when I believe in evil. But don't, yo, we know something like a character for me. Don't talk, I just say, I. I'm going to switch part of them, I. So them buy house and buy car. God bless them with that. Yeah, you know it work. But then got you, you know it work. But then you know what then got you if you can earn things, yo. When I think I back to them a fucker who a sell or what them do a find. Hard earning people them, yo. So them deserve anything when them forget. The reason one job, my brother, so one thing they go along in the internet without king. See, on the claim, my brother pick up a king. And the man not pick up for no king. The man not speak it as it is. Man not pick up for nobody. I feel like as somebody, I try look at that stunt, and I'm going to talk with my brother, molest. I'm going to get police to come and man bumbuck yard, like on our waste people. That to no go do. It's a that to no do. That to no do, you know. That to no do. That to no do. I can't bring down my brother, man. I can't bring it down, man. God bless you, dear. Yeah. Can't bring it down. I brother in a few family. I can't bring it down, man. Brother did it for me, man. Right, you did it, yeah? I did it for you. We might not have the money. Yeah, but we did it. Yes, we did it for you. I can't come go like I can't come grow on the man thing. And I can style him, man. I don't feel like. Say, yeah, some people, you know, we don't want him, man. We don't want him, man, you know. But 15 years, with some faults on our right. So we want him, man, go down, man. And then, next track, on about Chrissy, you want man. Chrissy, me did tell of a left with dirty boy from last year. From with, bro, we don't know nothing. I that to now pray and I wish for see because I say yo a good couple them and they have good things. You see me? Yeah man. I that to now look for see. Christy, I'm not you don't left your man. Yeah. To the man. I can't dis people them. I can't dis people them no time man. Think I come here come up on this kind of views. I should have a platform. I'm going to talk about it too. Said like how someone have on a TikTok platform and just turn on live and tell me a lie and people over there. Me have a platform to so me have a chat about it. Loud not tell Panny man. Straight. Me no want no views over this. You know how long me no post? How long me no post over here, sir? 1 and 2. I'm woman have to beg me for drop video, yeah? Because over here, sir, corruption. Only like a Carter family, so and that go on. Only 700 people, I want to run there broken people. I'm going to go at you, man. Yeah, go ahead. People don't do nothing. Big stink, you know, when I come and chat about time and east them. Brighty. Man, you want. Yo. Come on, 3 kids, they're nice, brother. Yo, you see, you said, man, you want to describe Quinty, you know, that I don't want to ever say favor me. I thought about the black one to do, you know, so she ugly. Marga and suck out. Bro, me say you, I could have squeezed a woman the chief for me squeeze it down, bro. And the people say, no, you're wrong for bring up the people and put in this. Talk about him, man. Yeah, bring in the baby them in this, yo. You can't do that, brother. You can't do that. You can't do that. If Cushion the molest, Jine, you hear Crystal on the internet, brother. Now I hear that and you come on the internet and come and chat about a stepdaughter man molest you and all for fuckery. I want to feel like, man, you can't go and tell like on the man over this, brother. You want the street and the whole public city for have manners. Bumbo clad and have manners pedophile, yo. And that's one of the people have manners, youth. I want to go here, man, and go from here, so, man. But I don't know nobody nothing. Boy underage. Think like. When I said to Mummy, I said, Jesus Christ, they really are for cushion. On half a man. That man now look on like a picnic. People ain't good, you people. God bless the people when they up, bro. Don't try bad mind the people them. A bad mind that. A bad mind. One thing that go on the internet where we did hear with King and Cushion that talk facts about it. You see me? People must say King with a fucking pitney. All in their argument there. Say King no look straight. And to Cushion go talk about it and I say, oh, all that I can't use things on the internet. Yeah. Some batty boy out there. And some whosoever try pull him man. You can't get down man. Yeah. Blessings will always follow my brother. Because good things my brother do. My brother do the fucking. Yeah, that's why blessings always follow him. Yeah, man. Blessings will always follow my brother. My brother, I mean, I pick up for my brother. Whoever watches every day can know. And people go say, I pick up. I not pick up for no brother. People go say, you can't swear for me. Put me up on a block. My brother now look on 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, none of them look up at my brother now look on.
Hold on there. What you doing?
Go report about police and the police come and money out for him, man. People do that. Can't not try. Free the money out. That do not try though.
So apparently, Hmmmm Brother came out defending his brother. He's saying that he will put his head on the block for his brother. His brother is not a molester. His brother wouldn't touch young children and stuff like that, which I've been saying before I went to work this morning. I made a quick live and I'm saying to myself, you know, these are all allegations. and we cannot come out and say quite so that is his stepdaughter, because quite so um the we're not at court yet. This is all allegation, and those things have to be ashed out in court. And because the victim is a minor, you're not going to find out until maybe the minor family member come and say, well, this is my daughter, this is who he touched allegedly, or they make it public, later on when they're leaving court. Maybe the family of the victim were out there doing a press, in the press or in the news, saying what they want to say, because these people are famous people. But the way I see it, this is all speculating. I just feel like these are all allegation, and if you don't know who the person is, then why bother continue to say the daughter, the daughter, the daughter? And if Chrissy and the husband is married, as you guys know, and know that that's a married couple, then it doesn't become her stepdad, it becomes her father, because I'm assuming when it comes to the army, and I'm assuming sponsoring her, and bringing her up with her mom. Most likely, when you sponsor somebody to America or any other country, by right, you're supposed to put the siblings on the document. At times, if you don't put the siblings on the document and you lie, your papers can be taken away and forfeit. So at the end of the day, we have to be mindful to know, say, okay, well, it's automatic that the little girl was going to come up anyway. And my thing is, if it's not about her and it's not her that was molested, why bother come on the internet and say, oh, it's the daughter, it's the stepdaughter, it's the stepdaughter, it's the stepdaughter, knowing that little girl is going to school, knowing that she has to go face all kind of people. And if it's her, she's already going through her hurt. Why bother come and broadcast all of that when that would be under wrap? Imagine that you go to school Monday morning and everybody's looking at you. Imagine you're walking in the cafeteria and everybody's looking at you. Remember, you're going somewhere else and people are looking at you because out there, your dad touched you when possible. It's not the little girl. Can't we not wait and see that this ash out first in court before we come out and say this person is guilty? Because a lot of black men went down for rape and it never goes so. And it seems like this is the year of 2024 where lots of black men gone down in the rape. So I want to shout out what can go so. And not only that, at the end of the day, there's many stories that we heard out here that we kiss our teeth and pass. Let me shout it out. Mr. Handsome. Mr. Handsome was caught in America, end up on the sex register list, self-deport himself, and in Jamaica with children still on his lap. Let me shout out that what can go so in the black community. So if there's somebody out here guilty, did his time, self-deport for himself, gone to Jamaica, doing charity, running around with children, having children on his lap, on the sex register list in Jamaica. But oh, let me hear this one. Oh, he got a pass because he did his time. Oh, he got his pass because Jamaica don't have a sex register list. So let me kiss my teeth and pass, like literally. Next, not only that, Daima did come out in the past and tell the whole public that she was arrested, she was locked up for sleeping with an underage boy. Oh, okay, let me kiss my teeth and pass. Next, oh, okay, it's a boy and Daima is a woman. Want to remember about that? You guys remember that Daima was charged for sleeping with an underage? Remember, Daima did come out and tell you that story. Her mom cursed her and asked curse her while she was in jail. And Daima said she never cared because the younger the better. Want to remember that story? Okay, let me kiss my teeth and pass with that one. Next. Okay, what about Nicki Minaj's husband? Nicki Minaj get a pass in the Caribbean culture and the Jamaican culture, but yet still Mr. Petty is registered on the sex register list. Say what now? Go look it up on Google for yourself. So if everybody else get a pass, like Mr. Handsome, like Daima, like Nicki Minaj's husband, and everybody else who get a pass, then please kiss my teeth and pass. And like Kushane, find guilty in court first before you come mash down and drag down the family. Now, you have lots of women that are in marriages and they upheld their husband who's a murderer. You have enough women in a marriage and they uphold their husband as a thief. They have enough women in a marriage and uphold their husband of all kind of things that is wrong in the holy book. But when it comes to rape, that lots of you guys accept, like the Handsome situation, Daima situation, and everybody else will get raped in the community now running around. then you guys would have to give Kushane a chance. We don't like rapists. We don't believe in molestation. But aren't you not proven innocent? Aren't you not proven guilty before? Aren't you not innocent until you're proven guilty in court? Not only that, a lot of people can come and bring an allegation, and when they bring the allegation, they cannot sustain and stand preponderance of the evidence. At times, you have to come full pledge with your testimony, with your testament, to come and tell the world, okay, telling the world and telling the court and telling the juror and telling the judge is 3 and 4 different things now. Because you could come and tell the ghetto community that has no law degree, half of them, no prosecuting degree, half of them, no judge never went to nothing of school of that education of when it comes to the criminal justice system. And they can say, yeah, I'm guilty, dash him out the house, Chrissy, dash him out the house. He's a pedophile, he's a molester. But telling that in front of a jury, telling that for a body of court to believe you, it's something else. Not only that, he's a military person. That means that him going to get one nice defense team to defend this. Not only that, is he going to try in military court or civilian court? Excuse me, people. Not too long came from work now. Just saying, right? So I'm only asking all of those kind of things. So we're going to be mindful. And not only that, you hear the whole internet shouting, Chrissy should have thrown him out of the house. Chrissy should have dashed him out of the house. Dash him out of the house for what? Marriage goes through tribulation. Marriage go through problems. Lots of women, when you say married and live ever, happy ever after, had all kind of things in their marriages now. It's just nowadays marriage, as soon as the man do something or as soon as the woman do something, gonna dash them at the side and dash them to the curb. But if you come up from a household where your mom and your dad and all kind of people did married, at times you kids and the family member don't know half of the things what the woman been through or the man. It's just nowadays days, people just love from the head and not from the heart. So women nowadays days don't have no patience when their man step out. We're not saying man should go out there and step out, but man nowadays days I do all kind of things and settle with them. Yeah? So when it comes to a marriage again, it's always that you have to fight for a marriage. And not only that, they're connecting in many ways. So now, if Chrissy love nice things like all of you guys like nice things and expensive things, then therefore Kushane play a big part in all of that because he's a military husband, and when it comes to discount and many of those things, she need Kushane right there. If Chris is supposed to divorce Kushane right now, all of them benefit that she lose, and all of those things only go to the children. So one who want her to do, if she is materialistic love from the head, then she will stay. Then she will stay and listen to all of Uno kick out the man every minute. But if she love that man cold-heartedly, unconditionally, then she needs to work out her marriage and work out this one in court to see if he's really a molester. Because the black community, the Caribbean community already accept lots of molesters around here running around. The other day, you guys came out and say, oh, see them. Vice Cartel was going to box on. We'll stick a pin on that conversation right there. Let's jump ahead for a second or jump backwards for a minute, yeah? All right. The other day, you guys came out and talked about domestic abuse when it came to see them. When Vice Cartel was caught on a tape, right? Threatening to go box down to them. Everybody came out full-fledged, and then grandma and their grandma draws outside, chastising the man, right? But we didn't remember the same Tanisha, the same Shorty was beaten more than once, and she had a baby at 6 months. So did she lose that baby? Miscarriage just so because she was stressed out, or she lost that baby because there was domestic abuse? And not only that, remember the last conversation Shorty had in the paper when this animal was behind bars? What did she say quite so? She said quite so that she was at the house and they get in an argument and she was going to leave and yada, yada, yada. And she got her own yard because girl was always independent. And she went to her yard, and by the time he came there, he had a different catty in the car. And by the time him supposed to pull the gate, she gave him an ice pick, send him up at the hospital with the same boy that he went to jail with locked up. And the girl ran away because she would have got an ice pick too. So what? Go for the goose, don't go for the gander. So shorty, it's okay for shorty if you get beat down. Lost the baby and had that baby at 6 months old. Imagine you're pregnant and you never had that baby at 9 months. You had it at 6 months. Baby never live. Baby didn't even live. So the reason why I brought up that is that when it comes to the black community, we have selective behavior, selective accountability, selective prisoner and prison board. And I'm just being sarcastic right there. So I just have to kiss my teeth and pass. So we can't have Mr. Handsome running around in the community. And because CMR is in America, in a Florida somewhere, he should get the full force of rape saga when he's not proven guilty in a court. But Mr. Handsome, who got full pledge, rape saga, and a sex register list, they put for himself and in a Jamaica run charity around all of those young boys and young girls who are in poverty. Make a shout out that how that one sounds up and how that go. So the next time I'm gonna see Mr. Handsome, go away and go hide in a hole because you're a molester. Same like how Cushing, same like how CMR, if you go hide and get prison time. Okay? Diamond again was locked up for molesting a child. Sleeping with a child, because you know that big woman like young boys. She come and talk about it, laugh about it, and think it was funny and get a pass. Now traveling and dip on TikTok, a rank, give me your money. Shoot me. Lion, please. Nicki Minaj that run around. The other day, saw one little boy. Little boy was acting out. Lendell, 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 Lendell. When we hide, Mr. Petty is on the sex register list. Can't come off with all the big bucks that she have and I spend. You don't want me to go down in the more listing? Elvis Presley. Yes, Elvis Presley. Since you know drug down all Puff Daddy in a rape saga after he sued for discrimination for the same Ciroc one in the club a drink when you have no more partnership or ownership of that no more. The white folks gone with that. Oh, yes. But Elvis Presley was 24 and Priscilla, his wife, was 14. Who never come trump up that charge and fling him under pedophile? Oh, king of pop. Pedophile, please. Make we dig up your body and charge you and lock you back down in the grave. No, we didn't do that, right? Him gone with for him pluck. Him gone with for him Him gone with for him king of pop. Gone lie down in the grave. Knowing he was a molester, sleep with and married to a 14-year-old. You know why we continue to spit out the rest of the pedophiles around here? One and a shout. So since people are bright and full-fledged pedophiling around here, do them time and come out here still a run around with kids. Make the man do for him time in court so we can ash it out for see if Chrissy gonna put up with a pedophile. But for now, this is allegation. We're speculating. You know, reach a court yet. Give the family a break. You know why I say that? I'm showing you something. A lot of you women out here don't like to see a marriage. A lot of you women out here don't like to see a woman and a man. Let me tell you now what don't know up with this. The day what happened the other day. Why this come out? The other day when they bought their home, Shani situation come out. Anybody see what Shani there? No. Anybody hear what Shani there? No. But let me show you something again. Full stop, full pledge. I remember when Shani did come out in the past and talk about that same man who was inviting those girls to get a work permit for work at Walmart and all of these kind of things. And even when Ivan did come out and say that man was strange and I said, no, this, no, that, no, that. Along after now, uno pin that man under touching his daughter. So there's no more other victim out there? It's only his daughter he touched? Huh? So these are the things that I'm talking about. And when Shani's situation came out is when the people them just got their house. The people them just got a nice Chris ride. Seems like Chris got change for your car. And when you look underneath the foot of the ride, right there, so underneath for your pretty feet, brown feet, there, so it was a $6,000 bag. So they not too long went on vacation, went on their cruise. All of these sponsorships, 6,000 bag, girl feet, nice car, KFC, date with the husband. Oh my. Husband say, yo, baby. The KFC tastes better when you're right here. No for owner don't want to see that and hear that. Make we talk about it. So we're not saying it's okay for him to go touch and rape. We're not sure yet because it didn't ash out in court. So the way how I see it, Chris, well, I'm your man, because your man can perform. Go and work it out in a court if you like. Because no for uno, yam bella, yam zella, sweet potato, cocoa and dasheen, and now let go the man. How about that? So these are the things that I'm talking about. So I'm not really going to jump on the bandwagon of mashing up a family when we don't know. The justice system is always out here lock up man for rape. Joshua, my brother from another mother. The justice system always a lock up black man for rape. It seems like this is the year of lock up all of the black men for rape. Kobe Bryant was locked up for rape. The woman did have a different man go on with fear situation. They drag him down in a rape saga, tie him up in a rape saga. When Kobe Bryant end up sued for the Mamba, the black Mamba logo, Kobe Bryant end up dead on the plane crash. He was married to a white lady. All his riches gone to the Caucasian people. You guys don't see what's going on. It's not about racism. Let me tell you this. If you guys don't see what's going on in this world, remember nowadays they're controlling our food from the longest time. They've been controlling everything else that we invented from slavery days until now, from the traffic light, from the gas mask, and you name it. All of those things we're gonna come and revisit in a Black History seen in February. They've been controlling all of our wealth. If they don't try to take it away in the bank when you bring it there to say that it's money laundering or the way in the situation that you're not fit for spend your money, or they drag it on in a rape saga, or they drag it on in a fraud saga, or they tell you so you owe the IRS. But see, obviously the IRS saga is not true for everybody. Because Donald Trump out here in the IRS saga and still is not locked up. Donald Trump touched the girl on her PUSSY and still not locked up. Donald Trump found guilty the other day and still never locked up and still running for president. When there's a rule in America, if you're jailbird, if you're a prisoner, you can vote in many states. So when we shout out, white man has different rules, the black nation have different rules. It's not about racism. It's about factual and actual and righteous. So like right now, this moment, we now wear racism on our sleeve, we now wear racism on our forehead, but when it's Putin, when it's righteous, so looking us, staring us in our face, we got to talk about it, yo. Enough black men been dragged on in rape saga and it's not true. That's what me always tell my eminent boys in my family, be mindful, be careful, be mindful, be careful, because one thing you can get on a black man in a saga is rape. They did have Mike Tyson in rape saga, but he's still the world boxer. How many other people they dragged on in the rape saga? See, Weinstein, they dragged on in all kind of story, they overturned one of his charges. So many other people got caught up in a rape saga out here and never did no time. When are they going to come talk about Elvis Presley saga? Can you be 24 and married to a 14-year-old? Let's go back all the way in time. What about all of the priests them and the Catholic priests them will rape off all the indigenous children them? Will come out here in an allegation, murder off of the half of the indigenous people, and no accountability. Remember the biggest rape what happened was in the Catholic school, Catholic church, and enough people running around sending their kids to Catholic school, and enough people running around here and say, I am Catholic. So if we're going to talk about rape now, man, please put it on the map and talk about every rape saga I want to know about, including the ones them want to have selective memory about, selective acceptance about, that they can run around in the community and free have not been scrutinized that them a raper and them a molester. Whilst people out here get charged, never had them time in court, but they're labeled molester. Why can't the black community wait for justice? Why can't the black community wait for the court system? Although we know more time the court system is not fair, more time we know the court system is against us, but sometimes it works. Not every time you come out here and sing about rape, it goes so. And I always say that if you're a victim, it's right for you to come out and tell your say. Make sure that person get prosecuted. Make sure that person go to prison if they do so. We know at times it happen when you're young and you can't come out and talk about it until later on. We're not in a hurry to know people's saga and people pain. But if it's that's what it is, then that's what it is. People are supposed to get prosecuted if they're out here raping. But my thing is, you have to wait till they ash out in a court. Not only that, there's children in the home that don't know their dad of out here in this allegation touching. Is it right for them if I broadcast it out here in the black culture? If you know say those children have to go to school tomorrow morning, what if mom and dad supposed to? What the mom supposed to do now? Pull out those kids out of school and homeschool them? What the mom supposed to do now? Pull them out of gymnastic now because the dad is a rapist? Come on now, people. You have to be careful what you guys are out here doing. Just be aware, bro, what you guys are doing. Not because you don't have no feelings, because of the people them handbag and care them good life. Doesn't mean that you know if you come and drag down the youth them in it as well. Because when it comes to rape saga, good God, man. You could imagine when these kids are walking to school and how people look at them because when you come and broadcast it. When I say Priscilla family, I come broadcast Elvis Presley money and how much money them supposed to get because him rape off them daughter that under hush hush King of Pop dead gone long time. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Not saying that man, if that man is guilty, you shouldn't prosecute him, but come on. They don't not say the stepdaughter, the stepdaughter, the stepdaughter. Are you guys sure? You guys are not sure. And if that's a military wife and military sponsorship, then obviously that little girl is adopted. So it doesn't become the stepdad no more, it becomes the father. Especially if the father in Jamaica gave away his right and son off his right. I never fight for say that's my daughter. Then on the out here shout. When it was graduation, they shout out her name, but they black out the name. Uno so petty and small. Enough girl nowadays days have man in the yard and the man is not 3/4 of being the step trader. He not even look upon them. You have enough girls in the enough man in the yard. Have those kids are not his and he would never even say make him walk go pick them up from school or drop them off. Him just in the house just for front and anything else other than the picking them in the house. And you have enough women don't want the biological father to see their children, but have stepchildren around the children them. 4 or 5 different, every different man them change, the kids them see the man inclined with them. So my thing is, if this is a family, then they should go through their thing as a family, but they don't need all our spectators out here and speculation out here from what the woman should do with her marriage. She know what to do when time to come. She's Chrissy and she knows what to do when it's time to come. We don't need to tell her what to do with her marriage. But if it was me, since everybody's innocent until proven guilty, well, we need to ash it out. Unless children is coming to the house and say, Chrissy, because of these charges, he's not allowed to be around the children them. But if that's the case, then the kids them can't talk. If anything, I'll go on down in the house. I mean, you know what's so sad about it? I wonder if I realize that Chrissy mom is still in the house. So you're trying to tell me, say, Christian would be so bold enough, figure touch the little girl while the mom is there for so long and Chrissy's in the house. He'll be that bold. Nothing but some feeling is brewing. Something happened what we're not sure about. But the nice car and the $6,000 bag really did this one in. Lots of you black folks don't like to see people rain. You understand? And a lot of you black women don't like to see people and their husband. Or they don't like to see relationship. Because a lot of people not in a good relationship. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a marriage. And a lot of things come with a marriage. Lots of responsibility. Marriage just don't go like that and go so as you guys see it. Okay? And there's children involved. 4 of them. Okay? So for her to walk away now to be a single mother like many of you guys out here, it's not a good look. All right? It's hard to be a single mother. Therefore, now go say, but you better be a single mom for more than if you go through that stress. That's why there's so much broken homes. Because black women nowadays days have no patience. But every other culture have patience. Dr. Lie and all of these people, you know how much woman them have out there? And matey, you know how much things them out here doing? You don't know. You know how much things they're out here doing? And not only that, what is so disturbing for me? Same one like how you guys could press you guys live and come and talk about this whole trespasses. You guys could have come and talk about how great the kids are in gymnastic. When I could have come out and say, I wish Chrissy come and show us how she go through all of them channel there and get all of those sponsorship. Oh, she gonna lose her sponsorship, and she gonna lose this, and she gonna lose that. Plus, shall Disney and this and that. Well, Disney had many employees out here under molestation, and still go Walt Disney. Disney employees had many charges of molestation. I want to still a Walt Disney hand, and I say I want to go on those rides. So what if Disney drop her? I know them say Disney, or Disney see them, so they all here must be doing something. So if any other sponsorship want to drop them like how they always do to black folks, when they slip and slide, then they can do it. It won't be nothing new, nothing strange, nothing far-fetched, nothing no. I just write you so how they do us. As soon as allegation come, they say, bye, see you later, sayonara. We're used to that. But my message them get to people, and them used to butter and bread. Them used to dumpling and butter, corned beef and rice. So if you up yourself today and you fall and falter, you can always start over. 7 times rise, 7 times fall. Remember, we're only human. We're born for buck our toes, we're born for fall, we're born for stumble and fell. But when you get up, remember the race is not for, it's the weak. You understand what me say? So me now go jump on this bandwagon and say the woman fi kick the husband out of the house. She fi work on the marriage and deal with this thing. And when rightfully come, she realize that this man is a molester. Then we can reason about it. See? Not only that, this man was in the army. Do we know why he was discharged? We don't know. Not only that, if he's in the army and he had to do all of that comeback, and if he had to shoot anything or shoot anybody or go into any bomb saga or anything, then a lot is going on. We're not making no excuse for him. That man needs therapy. That man needs a therapist. But when it comes to the black community, maybe he can't even come and tell his wife that. Maybe he can't even come out and tell anybody that. Although in the past we heard that Chrissy said he's getting help. But help just don't come 1 week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks and then, okay, stop everything, work out. You understand what I say? And not only that, at the end of the day, a lot of you females are introducing a lot of things in the bedroom. A lot of nastiness. And not only that, sometimes you have to be careful with your phone because you have enough police and enough kids out here pretending them are 20 odd and 30 odd and they're not. There was a story the other day stick up in that there was a lady told a young child on Roblox to go and drop the baby on his head and try to kill his parents. Look up that story, brother. So there's lots of people out here pretending to be what they are and they're not. You understand what I'm saying? So the man them just have to be very careful of the things that they're clicking on. Come out and you can click on something and it's child porn. You understand what I'm saying? All of those kind of things. So nowadays, as soon as you slip as a young man, you end up with all a charge of molestation, rape, and all of these things. You can't even touch a little girl in her back. You hear say, oh, it's sexual assault. So we just have to be mindful. You understand? I remember say rape just don't come like that in the black culture. It's been from slavery days that a lot of black men went through, go through, and we can't even come and talk about it. And when it comes to the rape saga again, you have that from the incest time, from dad's a rape daughter, from uncle a touch niece, and the list go on. It's a big matter and a big problem in the black culture. But we only talk about it when a Chrissy saga. We only talk about it when a other people saga. But we never talk about it on a hold. So let me just kiss my teeth and pass. Literally. Next. I hate the fact that when it's 7-day story and 9-day story, everybody's on the saga. But when it's eminent for us to talk about it every day, nobody not talk about the rape saga. So can I kiss my teeth and pass? Please and thanks. Seriously.
I'm a brother, yeah? Brother did it for me to right through. Brother that. Brother that, yeah. I'm not going to come over because this time I'm looking at him. People they even a better position like him and them. Like him and his wife. When no one comes down, they can't stop the people. They're in good condition and good. They're in good condition and the whole of man.
That's the way I see it.
No, no bossing.
Anyway, so that's the brother, and the brother doing a worldly talking. And you know me, I was I said whirly, but you know, Wally talking, lots of talking. He's defending his brother, saying his brother, like I said, is not a molester, and him not know about that, and him not believe in that, and all of those good things, defending his brother. But all of these things, the way how I see it, we gotta be mindful what we're doing. And when our black brother fall and everything, I hate the fact that when we come out here and defame the people them like that when we don't have all the facts and all of those things. So let's get to Vegas. What Vegas have to say about the CMR situation and Chris's situation. He sums it up very well and very great. So let's get to it, please, and thanks. Yeah, Vegas, Mr.
So
Vegas.
many different takes and so many different opinions about the situation. And I've gathered a few things. One, a lot of people are triggered by the sensitivity of the situation because we're dealing with a child.
Yeah.
And I totally understand. A lot of people are triggered. Yeah? Two, we're dealing with a situation where CMR and Chrissy are still together.
Exactly. Because out of every one of these women mouth, she should have left him long time. She should have left him long time. When was the last time I left on a man wanna have, one married to, and leave him on in cheat on one? You understand what I'm saying? These are the things that I'm talking about. Like everybody listen to the people that married. Same as the other day was Queen of Marriage. Every time a black woman marriage out, you have a problem. The black nation is up here to say all kind of things. Black people are all here to say all kind of things. You know, and everybody have a lot to say, but they never been in a marriage themselves, half of them. Oh my, let's continue. Me not criticizing them, I just say, how can you give advice on someone marriage when you're not even married? You don't even know half of the marriage. Sometimes some people even grow up in a marriage. So and then you have the black woman them again. Some of them will say, marriage don't define me, marriage don't define me. But every time there's a marriage situation out here, everybody wanna come and be the counselor of the marriage. Oh my. Let's continue.
That's the problem.
Sorry guys. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Because CMR and Chrissy was not supposed to be together for this to happen.
Exactly.
What they're claiming happened.
And the 6,000 back do them in, man.
Keyword. What you are claiming happened. Chrissy and CMR was not supposed to be together for this to happen. So, Chrissy getting some of the blame too.
Yeah.
You have to understand that. When people sitting down waiting for your soul to fail,
Yep.
are waiting to devour your soul, the least crack, they're going to run in.
Them running like ginger flies.
The
Seriously.
least thing that happened,
John
they're going to run in. And if it's major, like this alleged situation, trust me, it's the end of you.
Exactly. They want to cancel the poor man.
People don't care about due process
They don't.
when they are waiting for your soul to fail.
Exactly.
Are waiting to devour your soul. They don't care about innocent
Until
before guilty.
Exactly.
When they are waiting for your soul.
Right, that's it.
You have to understand, say, black people are really used to the homes.
Have togetherness.
You know, them used to broken homes.
What me say?
Them not used to homes like, you know, a father and a...
What did I say? Lots of these women, you hear them tongue. You like, you know, them bitter you F. They love to see a woman struggle out here and struggle out here and struggle out here. If not it is, if not that, them see you out here work, them say if you quit your job. Hey, boy, may I tell you, that's why the black race will never be better. It's our fault for our downfall in life at times when it comes to the black race. Why we like this? How come we're like this, bro? How come? Channel star. Vegas, I could shake your hand 1,000,000 times, bro. Seriously.
with children and mother or wife. We're not used to that.
Nope.
We're used to broken homes.
Right, that's so.
So many of us who from broken homes, when we see a home is functioning, we want to see dysfunctionality.
Of course.
So of course, when Chrissy take back CMR or keep CMR or continue the relationship or the marriage with CMR after he cheated on her, of course that was a no-no.
Exactly. Kick him to the
Because people
curb.
wanted her to kick him out. Throw him on
Exactly.
the wayside
And
in a
scandalize
scandal
him.
bag.
Yep.
Was packing things and dash him out the door and put it on social media.
Yep.
So of course them can have the footage and they can have a few more moments on TikTok to speak about it so people can tap up the screen. So we're not really used to seeing a home a function.
Yep.
So when a woman decides, say, okay, what's the greater good? Him around his children, help him raise the children even though he committed adultery. Them no agree with her on that. Them no want to see that. No, sir. Chrissy an idiot. So of course Chrissy get some of the blame for this because she was supposed to left him a long time.
Exactly. In a dear mind.
Of course Chrissy is gonna get a lot of backlash for keeping her husband in the home. So there's no due process for him. And there's no due process for her. People are going to just make up a bag of things like, oh, him touch Chrissy daughter.
Yep. And they don't know factual
Which is
evidence.
his daughter.
Yep. I don't know that all of those things are true. Not that it's a minor and the minor information is not out here. So what a big allegation. And if those things are not true, are you guys going to make a big apology? Then all of you guys that uttered that little girl's name, excuse me, or utter anything about her and you guys going to come and apologize? The damage is already done. You guys should be careful. Oh my.
And she know about it. People are going to make up things like, Chrissy a game the little girl.
Yep.
People don't care for not even his stepdaughter accused him of anything. People don't care about that. People are going to make up all manner of story because, of course, it's gonna fit
Their narrative.
their mindset, exactly what them think, exactly what them want happen to.
Exactly.
Because them know say for that, Chrissy have to let him know.
Yep.
She can't take him back.
Once
So
it's
they
already
make
put
sure so
everybody
they
a good
put it
look.
out
Yeah.
there and believe it without even seeing any case file,
About it.
without even seeing what it is really about. They might make certain so them put it where them want to happen. Because
Yep.
that them want, you know.
Yep. Right there, sir.
They want.
And that's what they want to happen, to be honest. Let this rest in the court case so we can see what really good. Hopefully you guys could close up on the mouth about that stepdaughter about now and wait till we find out who's the child later on in court before they come and put up that little girl to make sure. Remember saying no, suicide is out here. Mental health is out here. The worst thing you can do right now is call rape on that little girl when it's not so and for the little girl to be suicidal. The worst thing you can do is for the little girl to be bullied at school. To say, ha, 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 your stepfather raped you off, ha, 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 when it's not her, she's not the victim. What can go so? The black nation out here talk about feelings. I mean, my feelings, but not caring about the children, them feelings. Unless the police them is going to tell CMR, say, and let me show you guys something. We all will know later on if it happened in the household. Because if it happened in the household, then you guys will see that CMR is living elsewhere. And if he's living elsewhere, it's either two things. Chrissy kick him out because she can't take the pressure and she can't take the backlash, or because of the charge and who the individual who are in the house or the victim in the house that charge him, then that's why he can't go to that house. Why can't you guys not wait to figure that out? Why come out here, come talk about stepdaughter? And again, if it's military sponsorship, that little child is adopted legally when it comes to CMR. Just because the people them don't come telling on the business corner too fast. You understand what I say? So at the end of the day, when you really think about it, I'm lost and I'm disturbed. But stick up in there and go back to The Vice Cartel saga. Because you know, more time I tell 10 story in one and all back and front and front and back. But at the end of the day, people, it's the same thing like I said with the domestic abuse the other day with the Sidem situation. But yet still sicker rhymes end up in a jail in a UK for domestic abuse, and sicker rhyme is out here being accepted by the black community. But when they didn't want to chastise Vice Cartel the other day when he wanted to slap the white woman in a fair face. But when they never chastised him for beat up on Shorty. If disrespect Shorty, married and Shorty, if you wait upon him. Remember that boy didn't marry him before, and within a year the marriage was in shambles. Him have other baby mother and other children. And Shorty end up with have 4 children. Well, 4 children for him and 1 miscarriage, had the baby at 6 months and the baby never live. And never come shout out domestic abuse. And sick rhyme the other day again get locked up for domestic abuse. And never banter him and shanda him. But it's only selective domestic abuse and have a problem with. It's only selective rape and have a problem with. When people who rape and do them time are in the black community and gone, it's fine. But people who don't get find guilty yet, it's a problem. Make up you guys' mind. Are you guys really on this bandwagon of rape saga? Do you guys really care about victims? And if that's so, the next time when I talk about the victims on TikTok, will you guys shut off and don't beg any money, taps and roses while I talk about victims? Because you cannot be talking about victims. Talking about people pain, people violation, and then a colic on top of people pain. You're the devil itself. You're on demon yourself. So you got to be mindful. You can't taps and rose and young child molestation. That's all I'm saying. Yeah? And if you don't believe in rape, make sure you don't have no rape. I'm going to show you something again. Oh, Lord. Let me hold my mouth on this one. Remember the saga the other day with Cheese and Don? Remember what Don said? The little girl, what she stabbed, was underage. And the reason why Cheese stabbed the little girl is because the little girl was messing with Cheese, baby father, our man. So isn't that molestation as well too? But I guess on that one slide, that one fun underneath the carpet, oh, the black race. I guess that one hider end up underneath the carpet and it just end up with couscous and it end up with immigration and it end up calling Cheese probation. Oh, the black people slide that one underneath the carpet, slide that one out of them ears with a Q-tip, and wipe out this other side out of them ear with a rag and pretend them never hear that one day. Let me repeat myself. Then it done other out of her mouth. So the young girl was either 14 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. And she stabbed her and she was young. And she's gonna go to police station after she get the beating. But there's no reason why she's gonna go to the police station because of the beating. She as Dawn said, she's gonna go to the police station because the little girl was young. So therefore, Cheese would have got charged, and the man would have got charged for rape as well. Because he sleep with the little girl, and she was young, that's part of raping, that's part of molestation. Can we shout? So how come I'm going to pass that one and give that a selective pass, selective memory, selective conversation about that, and skip over that and gonna CMR now? Why? What can go so? Just have to shout that out. So I'm going to go up off of the live here. I want change. Catch you guys on my free days when me and their work are over. So last shift in the morning. Tomorrow is my last shift and girl free out here. Anyways, guys, peace and love.